Hello. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a very long time since I have filmed. I was gone for 2 months, and we will talk about that a little bit as we proceed through the next few videos that I plan to make. And today's video, I am just going to disassemble this book and talk a little bit about my plans going forward with the channel and my Etsy shop, and just to let you guys know that I'm back. So I'm really excited to be home, but also ready to pack up the RV and leave again. So I'm kind of conflicted, but that's okay. This book is a book that I picked up this summer at this antique store in Arizona. This place is amazing. If you're ever in Cottonwood, Arizona, go look. I mean, you can literally spend all day in there and not see everything. It is a cool antique shop. I love it. So anyway, I have this ring is actually an earring. I have arthritis in this finger, and it's been bothering me. It bothers me off and on, but it was killing me in Arizona and when we left for our trip. And I said to my husband, I said, well, surely I'll be able to find a copper ring in Arizona. I mean, there's a copper mine in Jerome, and which is an old mining town. And nope, no rings to be found. So we were in Larry's antique shop, and they had copper earrings, and they had another copper ring. It was too big. So I said to my husband, I said, all right, cut the post off and make it a ring. So he did. He cut the post off and filed it down so I can just stick it over my finger, which is great. So when my hand is swollen, I can still get it on and adjust it. And if something happens and I pull around and lose this one, I have the other earring. And believe it actually helps. So that's great. It's a big help. So as this is an old book, I mean, the copyright on this book is, what is it? 1935. So you can see it's completely falling apart. I mean, the spine's pretty much gone. And so for anybody who might get upset that I'm taking this book apart, you'll see as we kind of work that it's in pretty bad shape. So by doing what we're going to do with it, we're actually going to preserve a lot of this book, the imagery and whatever, and give it new life. So if you want to, please don't say anything negative about me cutting this book apart. I am actually going to use all the pages, whether they're in the little golden book journals or I just saw in the back there's bunny photos, so I'll put those in the bunny journal that I'm making. So just be kind. Okay, so I did not take this book apart before I started filming because I did want you to see the shape of the book, that it is in really bad shape, and just trying to take care of it. So I have a lot of super cool stuff to work with now. When I was in Texas this summer, I scored some super amazing pieces to use in the journals. And my mom actually just asked me yesterday, she said, have you used anything yet? And I'm like, no, not yet. I'm just getting back to get started. And anyway, I'm actually leaving for a few days to go to Lexington with my one girlfriend. We did it last year, and we decided that it's going to be something that we do every year. And so I'm really excited about that. But my husband's like, please do not fill the car up thrifting. You have so much stuff right now. And I do. I mean, I am busting at the seams with stuff. So this staple is giving me a very hard time. So, see, I was afraid of that. These pages are super fragile. But I'm trying to get where I can... it's okay. I can still cut that and use it. Need to erase that pencil, hopefully. But the staple has not become fragile at all, has it? Okay, I'm going to fight with this for a minute. I'll be right back. Goodness, that was a lot harder to get out than I thought it would be. I thought maybe if I could get a chunk, I could pull the thingies, but nope. Anyway, but that's okay because that's still in the binding, and I won't really use that. These pages are quite brittle, and I'm going to have to be very, very careful in, sorry, I have my coffee. I'm still trying to coffee up today. I'm gonna have to be very careful in how I handle these pages, but that's okay because they are awesome. Okay, so we have all these pages, right? So what I plan to do with them, I'm gonna keep this cover because it's really cool. See the little boy with the dogs? Like, that would be fun as a front on a journal, and even that's super fun. So I'll probably use the cover as an actual cover for a journal. So I'll set that aside. So then what my plan is, where's my box? My husband has put a new window in here for me, which I am really, really excited about, but I am in disarray in my craft room, which is really frustrating to me because I don't know where some things are, and I'm trying to rearrange, which is kind of funny. Okay, so I have all my glue book pages here, various books. Again, books that are falling apart that I've used or taken apart. Like this one was very old and fragile, so I took it apart, and I'm using this one as an altered book, kind of an art journal. I haven't worked in it in a while, but it's pretty cool what I have done so far. Excuse me. Anyway, so some of them, you know, I have my one book that's total potty mouth that I try really hard not to show on screen because I don't want you guys to see any bad words and stuff like that. So what my plan is just to go through here and use these, and to use the whole page, or, you know, use it. So like this, what I could do is cut this out. Let's see if I can cut this with a straight line here. Probably not. I don't know if I have room to cut in between, right in between these two images. So let's see. I can do it, just barely, but we can do it. Oh, I need a new blade. So I'll do very little here. I have to leave in a little bit. I have to take my husband's stepmom to an appointment in Erie because she doesn't have her vision and can no longer drive. So I said I would take her. The gal that usually takes her is not available. You know, I'm going to leave those lines on there, I think. And maybe I'll do this one as like a long tag. And that, I think I'll leave. Let me take that edge off there. Okay. So these, what I'm going to do, just make it like a long bookmark. So, considering that I have to find my box of book pages, I'm really not ready for this video, am I? That's okay. We'll just go to the next page, you know? Go to the next page. So this page has, oh, you know what? I could punch that out. Is that going to be the right size? I think so. Let's see if we can punch it, or if I have to take the page down some. Okay, so let's do this. We don't want to lose the title word. Want to be able to use that on something. So let's see. Oh, okay. Well, here's what we'll do. Uh-oh. And these words and what have you, I will use I like the everyday fun. I'll use, you know, like words on an embellishment, but then the rest of the words, like the copyright and the publisher, I will put in my my off screen. I'm so sorry. I will put in my collage book. So that is going to be perfect if you could see that. Let's see. So that's going to be perfect. So what I want to do then, to give this a little more sturdiness before I punch it, because it is so fragile, I'm going to glue this to this book page, and then I'm just going to let it dry. Let me do it more like this. Yeah, more like that. So let that dry, and then we can punch it, and it's gonna have a little bit more heft to it and make it like a coin. Oh, did I do that right? Now let me see. I may not have left enough around that. Okay, I didn't let it dry because I was worried that I didn't leave enough, but I did. So I'm gonna do it again because I still don't feel like it's strong enough with that paper on the back of it. So you can kind of see the gist of what my plan is here. So how is everybody? What have you been up to? Have you been doing anything fun for your summer? Like, what's going on? Gosh, it's been so long. I took my stand, I took supplies to create and film while we were on the road, and I just couldn't. Well, half the summer, we didn't even really have internet service. I mean, literally, I could barely open photos. Like, if my kids sent me pictures of the grandkids or whatever, I'm like, well, I don't have service, so I can't open that right now. And, oh my gosh, is that not so cute? Can you see that? So cute. Anyway, so you see around the edges there, it's not glued very well, but that's okay. I'll go in with my art glitter glue and I will glue those loose edges together, but I'll do that off screen. Anyway, so a lot of the summer we did not even have internet service, which on one hand was wonderful because then we weren't like glued to the news or whatever. But on the flip side of that, I wasn't able to really watch YouTube videos or create YouTube videos or anything like that. So that was a little frustrating, but it worked out because it really gave hubby and I time to play and connect and but it was an exhausting trip. Like, we were ready to come home by the time we were done with our trip, but sorry, I'm just talking and drinking my coffee. Anyway, we were ready to come home. Oh, these numbers are fantastic. By the time we were done with our trip, but I'm ready to pack up and leave again. I am really ready to pack up and leave again. It is just hectic. You know, life is just hectic. So this, I think, we'll make a pocket out of, and see how fragile this is. So what I want to do is, where is the rest of that? I think I threw it in recycle. Oh, I found my pages. I had my box of scraps sitting on top of it. Okay. I mean, this whole box is like full of pages here. So what we want to do is just grab, oh, and that's pretty sturdy. It's been inked on, so that's going to be good to use for something. As a matter of fact, those will go right on there, and then I can cut them out and embellish them when they dry, right? So, need another page for glue. Sorry if I seem scattered. My husband this morning is like, you're in a fog. Are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think I just have a lot on my mind. And just trying to, I mean, we've only been home. I mean, we've been home for what, maybe 3 weeks? But we got home and then immediately started trying to get ready for a yard sale. So we did a yard sale last weekend, and we were going to do it again this weekend, but it is so hot and humid. We asked the church if we could keep the tables for another week because we borrowed tables from our church, And fortunately, thank God that nobody had reserved the tables for next weekend. So I think we'll finish our sale next weekend, and whatever does not sell, we were going to donate. So hopefully we do well and can sell most of it and get it cleaned up and out of here. But the temperature is supposed to be like 10 degrees cooler next weekend than it is this weekend, so that will be great for you know what, on this one I'm gonna do this one. Oops, long ways. I think I just glued on my thing. So anyway, so we've been doing that, and that has been crazy. And also just playing catch up from being gone. I mean, doctor's appointments, and the kid went back to school, and thank God he's back to school full time, not just part time, which is fantastic. I'm super excited about that. So yeah, it's just been crazy. And but we are ready to go on our next trip, which I don't know if we'll go anywhere this fall locally. Maybe we'll just go to a local campground or something this fall. And then be careful with that. I'll put like an embellishment or something over that tear, or maybe it's going to be glued down enough. Maybe I'll go over the top of this with some matte Mod Podge, but I want to stitch around it, and we'll see what it looks like when we're done. Anyway, so we may go somewhere locally, don't know, but I know we want to go to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan next summer because we ended up not being able to go there this summer. And, oh, that's going to be cute. And it's got a little bit of the texture from the binding on the edge, so that's going to be cute when it's done. Like I said, I'll stitch around that, and that'll make a cute pocket. Cute pocket. So anyway, and then in the fall, our plan is to go to Maine. I want to follow the leaves down. I'm going to leave that because I don't know what I'm going to do with that page yet. So I'm making a little pile off to the side here. This is the pile of offcuts or things from the book that maybe we'll use as embellishments on a page, or end up putting in the glue book and using it for collage or for tags or background. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on this, get through this book. I'm going to challenge myself to use the entire book. And when I'm all finished, I will definitely show you everything that's been made. I'm going to get this video uploaded. And so we'll just do like a part 2 of the Everyday Fun Reader ephemera, and maybe work on a few more pieces while we talk, and then I'll show you everything that we've made at the end and see where we're at. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me while we were gone this summer. Please, if you like my content, make sure you hit subscribe that way, and the notification bell. That way you can get notifications when I do upload new videos. And we will just get through this book, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and see what we can get made with it. So have a wonderful day, and thanks for joining me. Bye. We'll see you soon.